Connor and Alex. And we are going to talk about topics and stories like Fall Guys, Among Us, favorite Star Wars characters, favorite Star Wars movies, and one of the most important things, the election. Well, let's get started, Alex. Will you start off?
I didn't watch the election.
Will you start off by talking about Star Wars? So just, tell us your favorite. We'll go through. We'll go through about your favorite Star Wars characters. Who is your favorite Sith?
Sith?
Yeah.
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader, he's a pretty cool dude. I mean, he's got like one of the most iconic Force abilities. The Force choke. He's got one of the most iconic
breathing.
Yes. We have one viewer.
Is it you?
It's not actually me. So I haven't clicked on the video yet.
Well, welcome.
They just left.
Actually,
let's go.
Okay, bye.
Alright.
That was fun.
Alright, because he's got the most iconic Force ability. The Force choke. Come on. It's a Force choke. Who doesn't know that? If you're a Star Wars fan, you gotta know it. Alright, your favorite Jedi.
Favorite Jedi?
Yes.
Obi-Wan.
Good choice. Haven't really looked into his Force abilities that much.
Oh, I'm not talking about his Force ability, just him as in general.
He does, you gotta admit, he's got one of the coolest hilt designs. He's got the coolest lightsaber hilt. Out of probably most Jedi, he's got one of the most iconic. And you can tell, with Luke's, it was definitely, when, he made his, you can clearly tell it was based off of Obi-Wan's. Because Obi-Wan's looks very similar. I'm sorry guys if I'm sniffling and stuff, but I do have, I don't know what I have, but I'm assuming I have the cold. Because up here in the state that we live in, it's about winter right now, yeah. I can still see a couple leaves, but, you're gonna see that.
We live in Canada, guys.
Yes, we live in Canada, totally. So, your favorite character from the First Order. You could say pass if you don't really have one.
Pass? I have no idea.
Alright. The Resistance. It's not the Rebel Alliance, it's the Resistance. The Rebel Alliance is from the original trilogy. The Resistance is from the sequel trilogy. Again, you can say pass if you don't have one.
Pass.
Alright. The Galactic Empire.
Galactic Empire?
Yes.
Okay, refresh my memory. What is the Galactic Empire?
It's like the reign of like Emperor Palpatine and the Stormtroopers and the and basically it's where the original trilogy takes place.
Oh, you know that background guy? He looks like a Stormtrooper? Yeah, that guy. Let's go with that guy.
Yeah, the Stormtrooper. Alright. The Rebel Alliance, which is basically the good guys from that time.
Are we talking about from the newest movies?
No, from the original.
Original. OGs.
Yes.
Okay.
The oldest movies.
I don't know. Pass.
Alright. The Separatists. Or, aka the droids.
The droids?
Yes.
I like the guy... I like the background guy, you know that android that goes Roger Roger? Yeah, the only one that says Roger Roger, you know that guy? Yeah, him.
Yeah, out of all of the armies that there has been in the movies for Star Wars, the Separatists, I think, would be my least favorite. Like, I mean, the Rebel Alliance and the Resistance, they're actually pretty interesting. The now, the Separatists aren't really that interesting. They're literally just robots. It's not really anything new. Well, I mean, the designs for the robots are new. That's all. What about the Galactic Republic, or the? A lot of people refer to it. All right. I'm gonna say mine now. Favorite Sith would probably either have to be Maul or Darth Vader. If you've known me for a while, you'll probably expect me to say Kylo Ren. But actually, Kylo Ren he never actually became a Sith. He was basically a dude with a lightsaber that used the dark side. He wasn't an actual Sith. He never ever became a Sith. Favorite character, the Jedis. Probably Anakin, not Darth Vader, but Anakin. Anakin or Obi-Wan. And when I'm talking about Obi-Wan, I'm talking about the ones from Revenge of the Sith. And when I'm talking about Anakin, I'm talking, again, Revenge of the Sith. Now, First Order, I gotta give it to Kylo Ren. I love him. He's just an amazing character. Or Captain Phasma, but we didn't really see a lot of her. Really at all. We did not really see a lot of her. Saw her in, like, I think 2 of the movies. And I think tops, probably 10 minutes of screen time tops. She wasn't in there for that long. Resistance. I guess Rey. Possibly Finn. Poe Dameron, didn't really like him that much. So it's probably Rey. Galactic Empire. I'll give 2 for this one, because one of them, I guess, could be considered or not. But, my first choice would be Boba Fett. But I don't think he was part of the the Galactic Empire. Not the Galactic Republic. I'll get to the Galactic Republic. But not. But not like, not the Republic, but the Empire. Probably Boba Fett. If you wouldn't count Boba Fett, then... I would say... just a, Death Troopers, definitely. Death Troopers, they were pretty good. They could go, like, invisible and shit. Now, looking, probably the Scarif. The Scarif, from, I forgot what movie it was. Didn't really like it that much. Rogue One. The Scarif soldiers from Rogue One. They were good. Alright. What's the next ones? The Rebel Alliance. Alright. Either Chewbacca or Han Solo. Either one of them. Separatists. General Grievous. Definitely. General Grievous. Don't even really need to even think about it. That's pretty much the only good character that came from the Separatists. No, Count Dooku was not good. I did not like him. He didn't look good. No offense to the actor. But, I mean, his fighting style was good, but didn't really like his character. Didn't like how he was. Galactic Republic. And I'm talking about like the main half, the clone parts, because as you probably know, I think the clones were around for about 75% of the Galactic Republic's reign. The other 25%, they just, I don't think they even have, no, they didn't even have an army. Then the clones came in and they got an army. So they were only an army for about 75% of their reign. 75 to probably 60% of the reign was being an army. So the clones, shit, I don't know. Padme or Anakin, but I already did Anakin for the Jedi. Padme, I guess. Yeah, I'll go with Padme. I can't. Maybe Rex? Maybe. Alright. Now that we got that done, we're moving on. Alright, Alex, which one should we move on to? Fall Guys, Among Us, Star Wars movies, or Election? You choose. You choose the fate of the Empire. Alright. Among Us, alright. You know, Blue's looking kinda sus, not gonna lie. Alright, Among Us. The game. Actually really fun. I enjoy it. I mean, a lot of people would disagree with me because, it's just a murder mystery. But I enjoy murder mysteries. They're really fun. I like it. No, I think... I agree that it's just a murder mystery, but I also agree that I like it. Well, I like it, obviously. I love the game because it's a murder mystery, and I love murder mysteries. But I don't agree, like, how, it's just a murder mystery. It's, like, what I'm talking about is, it's just a murder mystery. It's not that fun. It is, though. It's kind of got its own story going on in a spaceship and stuff. I don't think in a lot of murder mystery games you can wear a friggin' leaves on your head. Like, bruh. So, yeah. Pretty fun. Pretty fun game. I like to run red a lot of the time with the Jason Voorhees mask that they have in there. Don't know if they're gonna keep it in there. They better, because I like it. What? You should. It's free on the App Store if you have, like a phone or like a tablet or something like that. They haven't. You're the executive producer of Star Wars. True. And you can, true. And you have to buy it on, like, computer and stuff. So, it's, like, $6, I think. 6, 7. But I played it, and, I mean, it's pretty fun. They need to make it available for Switch and PlayStation, though. It's only on mobile and computer. Maybe not. But possibly. Oh, and Xbox. We can't forget about Xbox. No. Just on mobile. They would have put it out in the news or something like that. People would be talking about it. No one's talking about it because it's not out. Now, since we got the topic of Among Us done, which is actually still holding strong compared to the other game that we might talk about. No, Fortnite. Yeah, Fortnite I think would be like one of them. Now, if you're talking about franchises, come on, it's a game that we're in. Call of Duty. Like, if you're a gamer and you've never heard of Call of Duty, even if you're not even if you don't even play shooter games, if you don't know what Call of Duty is, you've been living under a rock. Because I think this game franchise has been out since, I think, like 2002. They've been putting out games since 2002.
They've been holding
They're
strong,
amazing. I think this specific game was made by Activision. And in fact, Activision, I think, makes the Black Ops games. There is two companies who do make the Call of Duty games. But Activision, I think, makes the Black Ops games, which I'm a big fan of. But if I had to choose between Black Ops and Modern Warfare series, I'd have to pick Black Ops. This Warzone's really good, but I mean, it's Black Ops. Like,
Yeah.
Black Ops is, it's like, Black Ops is like the futuristic and stuff like that. Now, continuing on, now, Alex, you get to choose again. Fall Guys, Star Wars movies, or the election?
We already did Star Wars.
Well, not the movies. We did what our favorite characters were.
Fall Guys.
Fall Guys.
Let me start off. I feel like that's also another one that kind of grew kind of fast.
It's dead. It's dead now.
I know.
The game
But
came
for when it was-
popular, I think, August.
But for what it is,
Early
it
August.
did become popular real fast.
Yes. Like, when there was a release trailers, it wasn't even getting big at all when the release trailer came out. It came out when it got released. Now it's going downhill. You wanna know why? This is not the main reason. This was an addition to it, but it was not the reason why it died out. Hackers. Hackers were using the game so they would run faster and avoid obstacles. Again, it wasn't the cause. It was a lot of it. Now, this was pretty much the cause. The game just got stale and boring. Because you just did the same thing over and over again. The maps. In addition to that, you're not going to want to play a game that nobody's talking about. And nobody's really talking about it now. I mean, I'm still going to play Among Us even when it's dead. I'm just waiting for one game to come out that people are going to be talking about for a long time. The last game that did that was Fortnite. And it's rain.
Now, but
Well, yeah, because people are whining about the updates and stuff. But I still like the game. Again, clearly tell that I don't.
played that either.
I haven't played it in a long time, and I'm playing. Well, not a long time, but it's probably gonna get to a point in about a couple of months. I'm not even gonna play Fortnite anymore. It's kind of because it's getting boring, and right now there's a lot better games out now, like Warzone. But if I did not start playing Warzone, Fortnite would still be my game right now. Now it's Modern Warfare. Warzone Modern Warfare. Yeah, so that was Among Us. Don't know how we got to talking about Fortnite, but What was another game that people were talking about for a long time?
People were talking about Minecraft for a long time.
People are still talking about Minecraft.
Exactly.
I'm on not the majority. I'm not with the majority of people on Minecraft. I'm not one of those people where if you talk bad about Minecraft, I'm gonna unfriend you and I'm gonna roast you and I'm gonna call you a bad person or not a gamer.
No, that's the thing. I wouldn't do that. I love Minecraft. Don't get me wrong.
But it's like
After a while of playing in survival or creative, it kind of gets, kind of like
yeah, it gets boring.
BRB.
Considering the people with PS Plus. Well, he's gonna be gone. I have to add a thumbnail to this video quickly. Dang, this video is only 21 minutes long. I should have got way more. I was hoping this for like to be 2 hours long. It's only 21 minutes. But hopefully we'll get to start talking about more subjects. Now Legos. Love Legos. Who doesn't? I'm uploading the thumbnail right now to this video. Saved. Alex, you there? Alex, you there? Thinking of ideas as we do be going along. We might do, when we do the podcast part done. I don't feel like doing another live stream, but, so, this podcast will probably also be, podcast is probably also gonna be, gameplay too. It's gonna be podcast and gameplay. Don't forget. Thinking about, never mind.
I'm back.
Alright. Telling, the viewers, which is zero, that we might add, do some gameplay with this too. How do you feel about that? After the podcast part is done, you want to do some gameplay?
Sure.
Alright, but we gotta
I've been playing a game this entire time, so...
Alright. We gotta get this this thing done. Oh, I just thought of it. I'm, doing more ideas as we go. Alright. Right. Thinking about adding. Podcast. Alright, since you were gone, I already thought of 5 new ideas. 5 more ideas for podcast part. Alright. So. Alright. Now, we did talk about our favorite Star Wars characters, but we didn't specifically talk about what our favorite movie was. What would you say your favorite movie is? That Star Wars has ever made? There was 3. There was, Death Star 1, Death Star 2, and then not the Star Destroyer, but the big Star Killer. Like the first one or the second one? Like the one that was completely built or the one that was like almost built? Alright. That one I think was in possibly the first or the second movie that they've made, but not like as the timeline would go, it would probably be the 7th or the 8th movie. But as in movies that they've made through a year timeline, it would probably be the first or second movie. So it was probably episode 1. Well, first movie they've ever made, but out of like movies, episode 7. What I don't get is George Lucas. He didn't intend to make more. After the first movie, he did not intend to make more movies. But that raised a question. Why did he name it number 7th? He named it the 7th movie. Why would he name it the 7th movie if he wasn't planning on making more? And he has said that he wasn't planning on making more. Now, for me, the best movie, I don't know. Probably, Revenge of the Sith. The one where Anakin turns to Darth Vader. And the children, Leia and Luke, were born. That's probably my favorite one. What do you think the worst movies were that they have put out? I know what my 2 are. But what are yours?
None. They're all kind of great.
Alright, the 2 that I don't like is Han Solo: A Star Wars Story. Didn't really like that one that much.
Never really
The other
seen it.
one was in the timeline of years, the 4th movie they've ever made, but in episodes, the 1st. It was the first movie of the prequels. The fight scenes were kinda awkward. Like, they did not talk at all. They barely even made any sounds. They were just fighting without talking. And to me, if you're fighting without talking or making, like, any emotion, like, what? And I'm specifically talking about the battle with Maul and Qui-Gon Jinn. That was very awkward. Why did they kill him? Spoiler alert for the first movie, but don't blame us. You're kind of 15 years too late for this one. But why did they kill Qui-Gon Jinn in the first movie? Well, in the first movie he was in, they killed him off. Like, what sense does that make?
You're talking about the guy with red horns, or not?
No, that's Darth Maul. The guy that chopped off Darth Maul's legs. That's the guy I'm talking about. Or Obi-Wan Kenobi's master. That's what I don't get. Why kill him off in the first movie? They should have let us stuck onto the character long. Definitely shorter than... Have you watched the newest Star Wars movie? Alex? Actually, Have you watched one of the newest Star Wars movies? The, Oh, your mic. There's technical issues with Alex's mic. He will be back. Hopefully, he will be back soon. But he's having technical issues with his mic. While he fixes that up, I am going to soothe you guys with some good music. I command you to be soothed. I command you to be soothed. Soothing music. Yes. Here. R.A.P. Don't search that up for my younger audience. R.A.P.E. R.A.P. P-P-P-P. R.A. R.A.P. 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 Don't search that up. And if you're watching this, then click off now, because there's R.A.P. R.A.P. Ear R.A.P. Ear R.A.P. R.A.P. Ear R.A.P. R.A.P. Oh, R.A.P. R.I.P. R.I.P. R.A.P. Beep beep. So, Alex, where are you? Where is you? You need to come and talk with me before I go and take a big fat deuce. Alex, come here now before I take a big fat deuce. You do deuce. Alex, you want me to take a big old fat deuce? What a boop 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 boop. Alex, you want me to take a big fat deuce? Alex, oh Alex, talk you, chicken finger. Oh yes, you are a beautiful chicken finger. Finger, gur gur, gur 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 gur. Gur 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 gur. You are a turd, gur gur gur, turd, gur gur gur. Tur 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 tur. Do 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 do. You Alex, where you do be at, bruh? How's the soothing music, guys? Can't get into topics yet. Alex. I don't know where Alex is. Oh, he left. Hello? Oh. Might have to stop the stream here, guys. Because I gotta figure out what's going on with Alex. And, I can't start the we can't continue the podcast without him. Because this is like a group effort. So, we might have to, redo the podcast. And, or we might have to save the rest of my ideas that we have for the next podcast at the end of this month. Alright, guys. Might. If Alex's mic is good, then we'll continue. If it's not, then we'll have to end it. I'm joining the party now. Because I left the other one due to network error. Yeah. I keep leaving. Try just a couple more times while I have to end this podcast. Alright. Might have to stop this podcast. Try just one more time. Alex? Did you, is your... Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to, stop the podcast, looks like I gotta stop this podcast here, guys. Figure out what's wrong with Alex's mic. Alright, guys. I guess, bye.